archery ay isang sport na nangangailangan ng focus at concentration. At para turuan tayo sa sport na ito, makakasama natin ang isang national athlete na nagdala ng maraming karangalan at medalya sa Pilipinas. He is a SEA Games gold medalist, an Asian archery champion, and an Asian Grand Prix champion. Walang iba, si Mr. Earl Yap. Hi, sir, and it's nice to meet you. Sir, kwentuhan mo naman ako, paano nagsimula yung interest mo sa archery?
I started out dahil sa dad ko. Kasi yung dad ko is also an archer. So parang growing up, nakikita ko siya nag-archery. Tapos he would ask us kung gusto namin i-try. So umabot siya sa point na parang napilitan kami ng mga siblings ko mag-shoot. So apat kami. Yung three of us ang nag-archery. Tapos slowly, one by one, puminto lahat. Tapos, actually, I was the second to stop. Tapos yung kapatid ko ang nagtuloy. Tapos, eventually, that summer, natapos na yung lessons namin, I would continue it every summer or kapag may spare time. Mag-shoot lang ako. Hanggang nagtuloy-tuloy na siya.
Okay, now, yung interest mo sa archery, dalhin natin ngayon as a national athlete. So, paano ba? How did you train for this? Ginusto mo ba talaga na mapabilang sa national team?
Pangarap ko talaga maging national team member ever since like yung bata pa ako. So parang nangyari dyan was, ang sports ko before were golf, archery, and soccer. So yung golf kasi ginagawa ko every weekend. Soccer naman, varsity ako ng school. Tapos parang archery was yung pinaka-hindi seryoso. Tinanong ko yung coach ko sa soccer kung may pag-asa ko maging Philippine team member. Tapos he was honest enough to say naman na wala. Parang wala kang pag-asa kasi ang mataas nga daw level international. So the next day, sinabi ko na quit na ako sa varsity, nag-archery na lang ako. Kaya sa golf, alam ko medyo malayo rin ako. So nag-archery na lang ako hanggang parang it was a good year na I was just shooting lang. Tapos pinasali ako ng tournament ng dad ko. And I enjoyed it. So yun eh, tuloy-tuloy na. So, ito yung mga bows na ginagamit namin for competition. So, we'll start first with yung recurve bow. So, ito yung bow na ginagamit mainly for mga Olympics, Asian Games, SEA Games. Yung mga common parts is yung riser, itong kahoy na part, riser, yung limbs, string, sight, tapos may arrow rest dito, tapos yung knocking point. Okay, so yan yung mga basic parts niya. Tapos, pagdating sa compound naman, which is what I shoot, ito yung bow. So kapag bumili ka ng bow, naka-assemble na siya maliban sa sight, arrow rest, and yung mga scopes. So the main difference nito is meron siyang mga cams. So ito yung nagpapabilis sa pagbato ng arrow from the bow. So I like to call it para siyang turbocharger or amplifier. Yung limbs may power siya, i-amplify ng cams, tapos ibabato niya sa arrow ng mas malakas. So yan yung mga common parts nila. And the one thing na sinishare nila ng pareho is yung arrow. So yung arrow I have here is a carbon arrow. Meron siyang points, meron din siyang fletch na 3, tapos yung knock niya. So the arrow can be shot sa recurve or sa compound with very minor modifications lang.
How do you choose the category? For example, ikaw nasa compound ka. Did you start with a compound? Meron ba siyang level?
Sa akin, I started out with a recurve bow.
Okay.
But I ended up transitioning to a compound bow because when I was younger also, mas astig tingnan eh. So parang nag-gravitate kaagad sa compound over the recurve.
Okay.
Okay, so right now, ang gagawin natin is i-check natin kung ano yung dominant eye mo. Okay, so just like anything na meron tayo, may left and may right hand, di ba? So, we need to check which eye naman is dominant. So, hindi porket right-handed ka, right-handed lang bibili mong bow. Kailangan mo rin consider na kung right-handed ka, may possibility na left eye dominant ka.
Okay.
So, one way of doing it is gagawa ka ng small triangle with your hand. Okay, so we have a target here. Extend mo lang yung arm mo. Okay. With both eyes open, look through the triangle. Focus ka sa yellow ng target. And then slowly move your hand towards your face. Kung saan siya tumapat, yun yung dominant eye. So like sa'yo, it's a right eye.
Oh. Does it matter kung, kasi lefty ako sa sport eh, pero ambivert ako, so I can do both. Does it matter pag sa archery din?
Yeah, there are some cases like, for example, right eye dominant, left-handed.
Okay.
Sometimes, if the person cannot really use their right hand, they'll be forced to use their a left-handed bow, but they'll have to close their right eye. So they can use a blinder, or they can wear a cap with a piece of plastic para ma-block lang yung vision ng least dominant eye.
I see.
Okay, so ngayon, because na-identify na natin kung ano yung dominant eye mo, we are going to let you use a right-handed bow. So everything here is pang right-handed. So, ibang tao, ang iniisip nila, kapag right-handed, right hand na hawak.
Okay.
Mali yan. Actually, right hand ang hihila. So, the reason kung bakit siya right hand, kuwari, right-handed ka. At, like for me, right-handed ako, mas may dexterity kasi yung right hand. So, mas madali i-let go yung string. Okay? So, what we also teach here is, sa range namin is, we have a 10-step na shot breakdown. We'll go through the 10 steps para at least meron kang guide. So, the first one is your stance. Is how you stand on the shooting line. Assuming may line tayo dito, is how you stand. So, normally, you want to be na para kang letter A. Okay? So, hold the bow na on your left hand. The next would be your knocking. Yung knocking naman is how you attach the arrow onto the string. So normally, yung colored green or yung odd fletch facing you, so ipapatong mo sa arrow rest. Then next will be number 3, your hook is aiming, release, and then follow through. Okay? Just like any sport, may follow through. Okay, so I'll shoot one shot, right?
Bullseye agad.
Okay, so sa archery naman, we have the target paper. So, ito yung basis namin kung paano kami mag-shoot, paano kami mag-score ng targets. So, each ring will have its own designated score. The X ring is 10 points. Then 10 ring, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
So, for example, sa scoring, we would shoot 6 arrows 6 times. Kung ma-perfect mo lahat yan, that's already 360 points. Perfect. But of course, minsan may mga times na may tie. They would count first the number of tens and then the number of X's to break the tie. Kung tie pa rin, shoot off siya. Now, some people would also ask, like, paano kung tumama sa line? Kuwari, tumama lang ng konti sa line. Ano siya? Because majority of the arrows on the lower score, sa archery, basta tumama yan, higher score na. So, maski kung nga rin nasa edge ka ng pinaka-last na ring, mag-touch lang yan, point na yan.
In a normal competition, how many arrows ang sinushoot?
Sa outdoor, scoring is 72 arrows. So, syempre, may practice pa yan. So, we have maybe around mga 30.
30 agad?
30 arrows. Kasi baby steps yan eh.
Okay.
Kasi mamaya, shoot ka ng shoot, napagod ka na, hindi mo na mamalayan, ang pinapractice mo, puro mali na.
Okay.
So, you just form bad habits lang by doing that.
Ayos. Simulan na natin, Coach. Ako
Alright,
naman.
sige. We just shot 6 arrows. Isa-score natin siya ngayon. Okay, so not bad naman yung grouping mo kasi for a beginner, kaya mo na mag-shoot ng a decent size na plato, di ba? At 5 meters. So to score it, again, ito yung X, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sa'yo, dahil puro red, your worst was a 7, your best was a 9, and the rest were 8s. So totaling to 48 points, okay, out of 60. So the way to do it is you just add all of the arrows. Tapos you just keep shooting until you finish 36 arrows. So sa akin naman, I had 4 10s, 2 9s, making it a total of 58 out of 60. So konting practice pa, kaya mo yan. So that's how you play archery. That's how you score the shots on the target.
Discipline at focus, dalawang karakter na kailangan ng isang archer para siguradong bullseye ang target. Ako si Sheila Salaysay,
Ako naman si Earl Yap.
and this is
Inside
Inside Sports.